You just announced a 3-year, $10 million partnership with John Deere. Can you just clarify what does John Deere get for its $10 million and what, if any, strings are attached?
John Deere is now really a strategic partner for Reservoir. They've made a $10 million multi-year commitment to our company. And what they're hoping is that we exist and that we continue to exist. They basically want to live in a world where there's a technical community around agriculture that is supporting startups, that is helping them become more efficient. That will lead to more trust in the ecosystem overall. And if growers and operators trust ag tech more, then that benefits John Deere because it really benefits the entire sector. If you have a less trusted segment, which is the startup segment, and that you're seeing startups kind of go in and out of business and maybe not be able to deliver on their promises, that actually weighs down the sector in general. And so they're looking at really Reservoir in the macro, which is if ag tech is more trusted as a result of Reservoir building a technical community around ag tech, then that will benefit the sector. And that's really like the primary thing they're getting. If you look at the deal and you're like kind of going line by line, the only thing that they get is that they provide equipment to Reservoir, and if they have a version of a line of a tractor, then we won't have a Kubota or a CNH alternative basically here. But the other way to look at it is we have free tractor access for startups at Reservoir Farms. So like that is an extraordinary benefit. They also make forklifts. They make tractors of different sizes. So we view that having that as a perk here is actually really valuable. And it means that basically we have a dedicated service offering. We're able to swap in and swap out tractors of different sizes. If we need tracks, if we need a larger model, if we need more horsepower, we can just work with a local dealer to do those things. So that ends up being like actually a really significant benefit to the community. And so I would just say it's like a clean deal.
But on the kind of investment side, they don't get any kind of preferential kind of rights or first dibs on anything?
No, they don't. They have no data rights, no IP rights, no first right of refusal, no sneak peek at how a startup's doing. And they're also not an investor. It's a multi-year R&D partnership. And so it has characteristic similarities to how they might support an academic ecosystem, which is that they want that academic ecosystem to have endowed chairs and to have professorships around ag robotics. Well, in this case, they're supporting our ecosystem, so we can continue to incubate startups. We can drive trust in the ecosystem. So the value exchange is like not inherently that different from an R&D partnership or an R&D support for an academic institution.